Now we'll go ahead and do a little bit of a speed test between them two to see which one is faster. The iPhone SE2 has that Apple A13 Bionic chip and 3 GB of RAM, where the Google Pixel 5 has that Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G chipset and 8 gigs of RAM. So let's go and see which one is the faster one between these two. Okay, let's go and clear out all the apps in the background. And I don't know how those apps came up there, but the SE2, I had a ton of apps from a previous speed comparison. So let me go and clear all these out. Okay, all the apps are cleared out. Let's start loading some apps up. Let's do the phone calls, 3, 2, 1. They both are pretty close. Play Store, 3, 2, and the App Store is 3, 2, 1. And you can see the Play Store on the Google Pixel 5 opened up faster than the App Store on the iPhone SE2. Scrolling though, there's a lot of glitchiness going on with the Pixel 5. I'm not really too sure why that's happening. I thought it was going to be roughly about the same, but that is not the case. The iPhone SE2 definitely looks smoother scrolling speed-wise than the Google Pixel 5. So that's kind of something to keep in mind. We do camera, 3, 2, 1. I think they were going to be about the same. I don't really even know what this specific test does, but you can see they were about the same. Now I have a bunch of these third-party apps that we can go ahead and get into. So let's start loading them up. Let's do Twitter, 3, 2, 1. And the Pixel 5 was faster, followed by the SE2 shortly behind it. We can do Stack, 3, 2, 1. And you can see we had a little bit of a pop-up here, but we did get into the ad around the same time, but maybe the Pixel 5 was faster. I was kind of looking away for like a split second, but they both look pretty close if I'm being honest. Let's do Snake versus Blocks, 3, 2, 1. And you can see the Google Pixel 5 was faster overall than the iPhone SE2, which is surprising. I was surprised. I thought the SE2 was going to be doing a lot better, but again, we're only like a couple apps in, and this isn't even like an end-all be-all. So, I mean, the Pixel 5 won that one. We can do Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. Now, I think I ran into an issue before earlier on my Pixel 5, but I think it's fixed, or maybe it was my S20, I don't remember, but they both look to be about the same right now. I mean, I could be totally wrong, but as you can see, they both were almost hand in hand. You know, we had a little pop-up here, but regardless, I think they were both pretty close at the end of the day. So gameplay-wise, it's going to be about the same. This is a pretty basic game. I don't think anything crazy is going to be found out here. Snapchat, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Pixel 5, I guess, is faster. Netflix, 3, 2, 1. And the Pixel 5, again, is faster, followed by the iPhone SE2. We do Fruit Ninja, 3, 2, 1. Now this app gives me errors on my Pixel 5. I don't know why, but maybe it'll go through. Nope, it didn't. So again, another failed attempt, but I don't know what's going on with the Pixel 5 there. Thank you, 3, 2, 1. And again, the Pixel 5 is faster, followed by the iPhone SE2 shortly after. And again, I mean, I'm kind of surprised. I was expecting the Pixel 5 to be doing, a little bit worse than the SE2, to be honest, but Quizlet, 3, 2, 1. Again, Pixel 5 is faster, iPhone SE2 behind it. We can do Real Racing 3, 3, 2, 1. We may have to download it on the iPhone SE2, but I think I already had it downloaded. Okay, so a little pop-up came up, so I don't have any control over that. And you can see the Pixel 5 is the faster one technically. The SE2 is still loading, and it may take a little bit longer. I honestly don't know. It may actually be quite a bit of time before the SE2 loads into it. So we now get into the different panels. So that's something that's actually kind of surprising to me. I wasn't expecting the SE2 to take this long, but I also wasn't expecting the Pixel 5 to, be that much faster. So that was something that's really interesting. I don't know what to make of it, but honestly, the comparison really threw me off because at the beginning with, I was always said and assumed that the Pixel 5, or more specifically the SE2, would be that much better of a performing device, because it has the same chipset as the latest iPhones, and the Pixel 5 was, having a cheaper Qualcomm Snapdragon chipset. It doesn't have the same one as like the S20 or anything, and I find that kind of weird because the Pixel 5 did a really good job today at, being compared to the iPhone SE2. So I'd probably tell you, speed-wise, you may get a faster performing phone from something like a Pixel 5 over something like a iPhone SE2, which is really surprising to me. Now, RAM management seems to be about the same too, which is surprising. But honestly, if I had to tell you, I think the iPhone SE2 is just a little bit slower than the Pixel 5 right now, which is very surprising. So in terms of that pretty much covers it up. Now let's go ahead and hit on the cameras.